Wait a minute. I don't dress preppy all the time. Today, for instance, I have... Shut up, shut up, shut up.
I think that Charles Boyer is the sexiest man in the history of movies.
Clark Gable.
John Wayne.
John Wayne wasn't sexy.
Of course he was. He was Mr. Macho. How about a pot of coffee?
Sure, Duke.
Thanks, Allie. You're a pal. If there's anything I can ever do for you, you just let me know.
I will. I am. Is there a plumber in the house?
Oh, yeah. What?
The sink stopped up again.
Really?
What? Ted just fixed that sink tonight.
That's okay.
Are you sure he does this for a living?
A wrench, wench.
Isn't he cute?
Adorable.
You're a tool, fool.
I'm going upstairs to flow up.
Allie, you're a cynic.
No, just jealous.
I promise you that someday you'll meet somebody and you'll be just as nauseating as us.
I hope so.
Wait a minute. Here's your problem. Somebody stuffed this in the sink.
What is it?
Oh, a piece of a washcloth?
It's not ours.
Who would do a thing like that?
Does the name Chip ring a bell?
Why would he stuff this down the sink?
Because it's there.
Oh, you're not going to throw it out, are you?
Why not?
Well, it felt like there was something in it.
Did?
So that's what he does with his vegetables. I used to just spit them out in the toilet.
Wait a minute, there is something in here. Oh, my God.
Is that a diamond ring?
Well, sure looks like one.
What would Chip be doing with a diamond ring?
He wouldn't.
Who else?
Who fixed the sink earlier?
Ted. So what would my 9-year-old son be doing with a diamond ring? Oh. Oh!
Good night, Allie.
Oh, good night. Oh. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Before I get too excited, am I right in thinking what I'm thinking, or is it just wishful thinking?
I think we're engaged.
I think so, too.
Oh, let me see the ring. Oh. Good night.
Night, Allie.
Oh, the hell with it. You guys are going to have the rest of your life. I'm so excited. Oh. Now, good night. Oh.
Good night, fiancé.
Good night, fiancé. Just think pretty soon I'll be able to say goodnight, roll over, turn out the light, roll back again, and...
Good night, fiancé.
You happy?
Very.
Good night, fiancé.
Good night. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing up so late?
I was thirsty.
I'm so glad. Look.
Wow, is it real?
Yeah.
A real diamond ring?
Yeah, a real diamond engagement ring.
You and Ted are engaged?
Well, that's what a ring usually means.
Oh, Mom! I can't believe it. Let me see. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Thanks.
I'm so happy for you.
Thanks.
But, Mom, if you guys get married, what happens to us? I mean, do we move to Brooklyn?
I don't know.
Well, do I have to call Dad?
No, you already have a dad.
What happens to Jenny? I mean, does she stay here?
I don't know.
Do I have to change schools?
I don't know. We've got a lot of time to work all these things out. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine.
I'm so happy for you.
Allie, do you want to sleep or do you want to talk? Allie, wake up.
What?
Do you want to sleep or do you want to talk?
What time is it?
Midnight.
I want to sleep.
My fiancé just left.
I want to talk.
Alfonso. What did you think about the way that he gave me the ring?
Well, I'm glad he's a plumber, not a doctor. This is so beautiful.
Yeah. I'm so glad that he proposed to me in front of you.
Why?
I don't know, it just seemed right. You've been there for all the great moments in my life. My first date, my first marriage, my first baby.
Oh, and you've been there for mine. My first slip disc, my first anxiety attack, my first divorce.
And we're always going to be together, no matter what, right?
Right. No matter what?
Well, no matter if I marry Ted and move out.
Oh.
I know. I didn't think of it either until Emma just brought it up.
Oh, well, you're not going to be sad, are you?
I don't know. It's just that, the two of us. This has been a pretty good year,
Yeah, for you, but the truth is I never liked you anyway.
Pal. Oh.
And we knew this arrangement was temporary. Look at it this way. From now on, you'll be the neat one.
What about you?
I got married first the last time. We're even.
Yeah. Great.
We'll see. Well, this is it. What do you think?
I think I like the way you've decorated this room the best. Except for the wallpaper.
Oh, this one we decorate together. This is Angie's room.
Your mother's gonna live with us?
No. Angie Jr. Well, that's Angelo or Angelina. Take your pick.
I pick Edward or Julia.
Oh, no, there's been an Angie in my family for the last 6 generations. Now, my sisters are spinsters. That only leaves us. You got something against the name, huh?
No. It's just that I never really pictured myself with a little child named Angie.
Well, we'll name the second one Edward and the third one Julia, okay?
The third one?
Huh?
I wasn't even really sure I was gonna have one.
Come on, take 2. They're small.
Thanks, Dad.
Come here.
Can we talk?
Kiss now, talk later.
Idiot.
Dad, we're here.
Upstairs. It's unbelievable. They always catch me. It's like they have radar.
Who?
Oh, my sisters. You're about to meet Faye. Be prepared.
Why? What's she like?
Oh, like B, only more so.
He said you were gorgeous. Skinny but gorgeous.
Kate, this is Faye.
Hello.
You're too good for him, but don't let it worry you. She's too good for you.
I heard.
Listen, you, go downstairs and heat up the lasagna I brought. I cannot figure out your stove.
Okay.
Go, leave us alone with our new sister-in-law.
Go before she hollers some more.
Keep your dukes up, kid.
So, was I right?
Were you right? Look at that face.
Is there something wrong with my face?
Oh, no, not a thing. Not a thing. If I had a face like that, I'd own my own business years ago.
I don't get that.
Don't try.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with your face.
Oh, you were right. She's a sweetie. So, when's the date?
Well, we just got engaged last night.
Oh, we knew about it weeks ago.
You did?
Oh, of course. He told us all about your fairy book romance, chapter by chapter.
And he told you that we were going to have 4 children?
Sure, you'll live here, have 4 kids, 2 dogs.
Oh, and don't you worry about babysitters. We live around the corner.
Hey, sister-in-law, anybody hungry?
Coming.
Come on, Kate, time to fatten you up.
Come on, it's getting cold.
Oh, quiet. We're just getting to know her.
Angelina, Vincent, Rose, and Dominic. Allie, do you want to sleep or do you want to talk? Allie, wake up.
What?
Do you want to sleep or do you want to talk?
What time is it?
About 2 o'clock in the morning.
I want to sleep.
You know what I want? Not to get married.
I want to talk. But you love Ted.
Yeah, but for how long?
Forever, if you're lucky.
What if I'm not?
Well, why shouldn't you be?
Well, I wasn't with Max.
You and Max wanted different things.
So do Ted and I. I never realized how different. He doesn't want me. He wants my mother.
What happened?
His sisters told me his fantasy about us.
What was it?
Father knows best with hollering. You know, he wants to come home at the end of a hard day and find me standing there in an apron in front of a full pot of spaghetti with little Angelina, Vincent, Rose, and Dominic at my feet.
You said you wanted kids.
Kid, not a bocce team.
Didn't you compromise?
Yeah, well, we could live on a barge in the East River. Instead of 4 kids and Emma, we could have 2.5 kids, but where do you send half a kid to school?
You know what this sounds like to me?
Hysteria.
Typical case of bridal nerves. I bet you by tomorrow morning, no, actually, later this morning, you're going to wake up and laugh about this whole thing, and then we can get ready and start planning your shower and your wedding and your honeymoon.
My suicide, my funeral, my headstone.
Maybe by tomorrow you'll change your mind.
Maybe by tomorrow, I'll lose my mind.
Hi.
Hi. Coffee's too cold.
How would you know you're drinking maple syrup?
Coffee's too sweet.
Did you get any sleep?
No.
You feel any better?
No.
My mom called. She gave me a message for you.
What?
Shut up and get married.
No.
You still scared?
No. Now I'm resigned. I stayed up all night thinking, and I know that I'm right. If Ted and I get married, sooner or later we'll resent each other for not having what we really want.
Well, what about love?
Allie, how long can somebody love someone when they make you unhappy? You can learn to love. You can learn to unlove, too. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna sit down with Ted and have a long talk, and then I'm gonna slit my wrists.
He called before. He's coming over.
Oh, no, I can't talk to him yet. I can't.
Why?
I have to get up my courage.
Well, he won't be here for about an hour.
Oh, I need more than an hour. I need a month. Maybe even a season or two.
Why don't you call him and tell him not to come over until tonight?
No, I can't talk to him right now.
Calm down and call him.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I really can't.
Why?
I can't talk to him because I can't breathe.
Well, calm down.
As soon as I can breathe, then I'll calm down.
You're hyperventilating.
No joke.
Sit down and I'll get you a paper bag. Here, breathe into this.
There's bagels in that bag.
There. See, it pays to be the ex-wife of a doctor. Keep breathing, nice and easy. Is that better?
No.
I have some tranquilizers in the spice rack.
Allie, I don't take tranquilizers.
I know you're not supposed to take somebody else's pills, but this is an emergency. Charles gave them to me before he left. I filed them under the spice that most reminded me of the last years of our marriage, chili.
Don't make me laugh.
You're not used to them, so take half. Hello? Hi, Mom.
Allie, I don't take pills.
Take half. Yes, I know, Mom, that in your day marriage took precedence, but look, Mom, I really don't want to talk about this now. Can I call you back and we'll fight later? Phone's free. Call Ted.
Oh, give me a minute till the pills work.
Pills? I told you to take half.
I did. There were 6. I took half.
You took 3. I meant half of 1.
Did I take too many?
Oh, coffee.
Oh, no.
Don't sit down. You'll never get up. Call Ted while you're still alert.
Allie, I don't know why you're getting so excited. I don't feel anything, including the tips of my fingers.
Keep walking.
Oh, no, it's his machine. He's on his way over. What are we going to do?
I'm going to take you upstairs and give you a cold shower.
Oh, Allie.
Come on. I found the smelling salts.
Fine. And you?
Oh, you're not walking. I knew I shouldn't have left you alone.
Fine.
And here? Wait a second. Okay, here. Smell this.
Oh, Allie, you should not wear that. It's too strong for you.
Ted's here.
Hi, Ted.
Sit up.
Are they sitting up?
No. And when he comes in, don't say anything. Just agree and nod. You're in no condition. You can talk about it tomorrow.
Don't worry, Allie. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not feeling scared at all.
You're not feeling anything at all.
Hi, Al.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, babe. How you feeling?
Fine. And you?
Great.
Ted, sit down.
Further down?
I have something to tell you.
No, you don't. No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
Believe me, she doesn't.
Ted, I forgot what I was going to tell you.
Good. Ted,
Is she all right?
does she look all right?
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Ted, sit down.
I'm still sitting. What is with her?
Well, she was a little upset and she took something.
Ted, I don't want to live on a barge and swim to work, especially if I don't have a job. I'm too old.
Fair enough. What did she take?
Tranquilizers.
And it wouldn't be fair to Angie. And half a rose isn't a flower.
How many pounds?
Kate.
So that is why I won't be able to marry you.
What do you mean you won't be able to marry me?
You either.
Ted, you've got to understand it's the pills talking, not Kate.
Kate, you gotta marry me.
Why? Are you pregnant?
Ted,
Marry my mother. She cooks spaghetti.
it's the pills.
Pills or no pills, I'm starting to get worried.
You two should talk about this later.
Oh, wow. Were you always that tall?
Ted, go home. She will meet you there after she's had an infusion of coffee.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna help.
Ted, this is getting you nowhere.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that's where we are.
Dad?
I'm up here.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
In an empty room?
Now, I feel pretty empty myself. But you mean it about not marrying me?
Yeah. I'm in it.
You mind telling me why? I thought you loved me.
I do love you. And if love were enough, I'd marry you today.
It is enough.
For kids. We're not kids.
Kate, the only thing that matters to me is how I feel about you. I'd do anything for you.
I know. I know you probably would. That's why I have to be really careful with what I ask. Ted, I want you to understand what I'm going to say.
You don't have to say it. It already occurred to me.
What?
You know, we're different kind of people. The lady and the plumber.
No, we're not. We're the same kind of people. We're just at different places in our lives. I think I knew it all along. It's just that I was afraid to face it. Then, when I was talking with your sisters...
Well, what'd they say?
No, they just told me what you told them. The same thing you told me, only I wasn't smart enough to listen.
Well, what?
Your dream. You know, the children, your wife at home, your home. It's a beautiful dream.
If it's a beautiful dream, what's the problem?
It's not my dream. I've already been through that. I loved it. But I didn't love enough to want to do it again. And I love you too much to keep you from it.
Kate, I don't need anything but you.
That's not true. You need a lot of things. Why do you think that you were sitting in this room alone when I got here?
Trying to figure out what to do with it if it wasn't going to be a nursery.
That's exactly my point. That's what this room is supposed to be. And if it's not, someday you're going to look over at me and you're...
Come on, let's go home. Kate, you want to go home? Kate? Allie, Allie!
How's this?
Lovely.
You really do this every year?
Absolutely. A little cache of emergency presents saves embarrassment all year long.
Allie, what is this?
The Marquis de Sade's cuticle scissors?
It's either a vegetable trimmer or it has something to do with plumbing. Mark that package M.
For what?
Man.
Why?
No man would admit he didn't know what that was.
That's kind of a nice watch.
Yeah, I got it when I opened up my Christmas Club account.
Yeah, I need a watch.
Kate.
Think of all the trouble it will save you. You won't have to wrap it, you won't have to give it to me, and I won't have to act surprised.
Keep it.
A watch? For me? Look, you guys, look at the watch that Allie gave me.
Enough.
Ooh, I can see by my new watch that I'm missing Dick Cavett.
Ma, I need a lighter.
Wrap it.
Our subject tonight has been UFOs, fact or fiction.
Fact. Fiction.
A lot of very smart people believe in UFOs.
Yeah, a lot of psychopaths and hysterics.
Look at the credits here. Morris Brealey, PhD, MD.
Phony doctor, manic depressive.
What about Eileen Rogers, BS?
Well, we all know what BS stands for.
What?
Bachelor of Science.
That's not what she meant.
Rap.
Produced and directed by Tom Fitzgerald. Tom Fitzgerald! Allie, Tom Fitzgerald works on this show.
Great. Who's Tom Fitzgerald?
Oh, Max and I were very close with him and his wife back in the early days. Last I heard, he was teaching college in Michigan or something.
Maybe it's not the same Tom Fitzgerald.
Oh, I'd really like to find out.
Well, the show comes from New York. Call him.
Good idea. Hey, listen, if it is the same Tom Fitzgerald, is it okay if I invite him to dinner? He's terrific.
Sure, invite his wife, too.
Oh, they're divorced.
Well, then he can't be that terrific.
Why not? We're divorced. We're terrific.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Tom?
Kate, my gosh, you've changed.
No, I'm Allie.
Well, that explains it. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Kate's not here. She's working late at the office.
And you get the flowers.
Oh, thank you. Yellow roses, they're my favorite.
They should be. They suit you.
I just put the cocktails in the oven. Would you like a roast?
Scotch, medium rare.
Did I just say that?
So you and Kate live here together, huh, with the kids?
Yeah. You'll meet the gang at dinner. Oh, by the way, we all watch your show. We think it's terrific.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. What do you do?
I stay home. The pay isn't great, but the hours are lousy. There is one condition you have to guard against, though, and that's ring around the brain.
Which is?
Well, it's a condition that you get from comparing too many fabric softeners. That's why I'm finishing my BA.
Now that is Kate. You haven't changed a bit.
Tommy, hi.
How are you?
Sorry I'm late.
That's quite all right. You left me in great hands.
Gosh, it's so good to see you.
I know, me too. It really is. Can you believe this? We're both divorced.
Well, there's a lot of that going around these days.
How's Max?
He's great. He's living in L.A. making movies. He's living with this really gorgeous girl.
Well, that's only fair. So are you.
Tom, would you like some more roast?
No thanks. I'm driving.
Oh, boy, I'm never gonna live that one down.
So you were living the quiet life of an academic, teaching a couple of communication classes.
Right. And on the side, I was producing this little cable show about local happenings, and the Cabot people saw it. They liked it. Here I am.
Well, what exactly do you do?
Well, I direct, come up with brilliant ideas for the shows.
How about the always glamorous life of a travel agent?
For the life of a typical American teenager. Speaking of which, we have a phone call to make.
No, you don't. Clear the table.
Well, we said we call them at 8:30 exactly. Exactly at halftime, or else they won't talk to us.
Adults to the drawing room for coffee. Children, clear the table.
Mom.
You heard, Allie.
Great, we'll never have a love life.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. If they're such fanatic jocks, they probably can't even tell time.
You're a jock.
Only part-time.
On Saturday, Kate's giving me a basketball lesson.
Yeah, through the legs, behind the back, fingertip roll.
To be followed by the famed Allie Lowell iodine and bandage roll.
You guys are really something. You know, you're just like a real family.
We are a real family.
But not a typical one.
Well, you don't have to have a man and a woman and 2.3 children to be a typical family. You just have to live with people who love you and who lend you their support.
But the cross-mothering and the mixed workload, how do you do that?
We fight a lot.
We fight a lot, but we laugh a lot, too.
We just wanted to have a family environment.
Watch it, you're in my way. Go around me.
And we got it.
A lot of people live like we do.
This might make a show. The New American Family.
Come on.
I think it's a fantastic idea.
Sure. Probably divorced fathers who live together the same way you do.
Yeah, or men and women who live platonically.
Grow up.
It might work.
I think I'm beginning to love this idea.
Yeah?
Yes. A show about the traditional family unit and how people are trying to preserve it in new ways. Yeah, go flip over that.
You're really going to do a show about people like us?
Not like you. You.
Really?
Us?
Sure, you're perfect.
You're kidding. That's fabulous.
You're gonna put our moms on TV?
Yeah, isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to go home right now and write up a proposal. I'm sorry. I just get caught up with an idea and I just...
Oh, that's okay, right, Allie?
Yeah.
Allie, it was really nice to meet you.
Oh, me too.
And when we do the show, maybe you let me take you out to dinner afterwards to thank you for this wonderful evening.
Oh, you don't have to.
Well, I'd really like to. And when I get an okay from Dick, I'm going to give you a call.
There you go.
Goodbye, Kate.
Bye, Tommy. Thanks.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye, Allie. So long, kids.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Isn't that incredible? You and I are going to be on TV with Dick Cavett.
Can't believe it.
Kate?
Just don't do anything to embarrass us. I mean, our friends watch that show.
I promise you, I'll try not to drool.
Kate?
And what about Tom? Dick Cavett and a date? Is this great or what?
Get me out of this.
What's the matter? Oh, Allie, you don't still have that little... No.
Please?
Mom, why are you talking funny?
Your mom has this little thing.
It's not a little thing.
About speaking in public.
You do?
You never told them the story of the littlest angel?
I'll lend you my cashmere sweater.
Forget it.
I'll give you my cashmere sweater.
Allie, it's not that big a deal. The story's cute.
Oh, cute.
Gather around, you guys. I'm going to tell you a story. Allie, set. Once upon a time, when Kate and Allie were in grammar school, there was this Christmas play, and Allison Adams got chosen to play the littlest angel because of her long golden curls. And the littlest angel was so proud that she was chosen to be the star of the play that she rubbed it in to all of her friends.
What were you, Mom?
I played a camel. So, want to finish the story, Allie? Anyway, the highlight of the show was to be that the littlest angel was going to flap her wings and fly out over the Christ child. Only, when they went to hook her to the wire, the hook got hold of her underpants, and the littlest angel just flew off into thin air.
with her underpants
Down? And that's why you won't go in, Dick Cavett? 'Cause you're afraid your underpants will fall down?
No. But ever since then, I've been terrified of sounding like Porky Pig in public.
Come on, Allie. The littlest angel was years and years and years.
Enough with the years.
Oh, come on.
No way. This is not a mild apprehension we're talking about. This is a major childhood trauma.
We're not stuttering now.
Because I'm not doing the show.
You know, you could wear pantyhose.
You're all being ridiculous. I'm sure Dick Cavett will hate the idea.
Yeah? What if he loves it?
Well, I'll cross that.
Sorry I asked. Allie! Allie! Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
What?
Tom called me at the office. Dick Cavett loves the idea we're going to be on the show. This Friday. At the studio at 53rd Street. About 6 o'clock.
Hi.
Bye.
Brought your present.
Thanks.
Oh, don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you, Ellie. I'm just terminally disappointed. This could be my only chance to be on TV.
I'm sorry.
You've had this little problem since you were a kid, and you've never done anything to get better.
What do you want me to do? Walk around the streets of New York with my underpants down until I get used to the idea?
Remember when I was smoking and I wanted to stop and I couldn't, and you kept nagging at me?
Yeah, and you kept sneaking cigarettes in the laundry room?
Yeah, but after that, I went to a hypnotist, and it worked.
Come on.
Quit smoking for you.
You're right. It's unfair. Take up smoking.
Hypnotism is a very legitimate form of therapy.
Does he have an office?
No, he's got a tent on the outskirts of town.
All right, I'll call him.
Oh, you don't have to. You've got an appointment tomorrow at 2:30.
You're cute.
I know. I still don't know why I had to play a camel.
So basically, it's very simple. I'm going to give you a post-hypnotic suggestion to try to replace your nervousness with another reaction. Something you can act on instead of just having to sit there feeling helpless.
Sort of like Pavlov's dog.
Don't knock Pavlov. He sold a lot of dog food. Excuse me. Yeah?
It's your wife. She says it's important.
You mind?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. Hi, hon. What's up? Oh, no, she didn't. Well, that's too bad. Honey, I can't talk to her now. I'm busy. Tell her I'll call her as soon as I'm free, okay? Bye-bye. I'm sorry. My daughter is hysterical. She tried out for a school cheerleader today.
She didn't make it?
No, they made her the team mascot instead.
That's not so bad. What's the mascot?
A chicken.
Oh.
She's supposed to cluck after every basket. Well, I guess she'll get over it. Shall we get started?
What do I do?
You just make yourself comfortable and watch the metronome. Just follow it back and forth. That's it. Now, I'd like you to try to clear your mind. Just imagine it's completely empty. Nothing at all to think about. Feel relaxed, open, calm. Watch the metronome. Good. Now, I'd like you to close your eyes. Feel relaxed. Feel the chair under your arms. You hear my voice. Allie?
Mm-hmm.
You feel relaxed?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Relaxed. Calm. Good. Now, Allie, the next time you feel afraid, you're going to feel something else as well. You're going to feel thirsty. And the thirst is going to be more important than feeling afraid. And the water will relax you. So repeat after me. I will drink a glass of water and relax.
I will drink a glass of water and relax.
Good. I want you to raise your hand. Now, Allie, I'd like you to start lowering your hand very slowly and keep repeating to yourself. I will drink a glass of water and relax.
I will drink a glass of water and relax.
When your hand touches the desk, you will wake up feeling completely refreshed. You won't remember this conversation, but you will do exactly what I told you.
I will drink a glass of water and relax.
Poor Heather. She is absolutely hysterical. Did you talk to her?
I will drink a glass of water and relax.
Heather, hi, honey. Yeah, I know how disappointed you are, and I understand that. But look, you've got to turn this into something positive. How? Well, show them what a good sport you are. You'd just be the best chicken they ever saw.
I will drink a glass of water and relax.
Well, every time they score, you just run out there.
I will drink a glass of water.
Cluck like a chicken for all you're worth.
Cluck like a chicken for all I'm worth.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Good.
Was I hypnotized?
Yes, that's right.
Was I really?
Yeah, you did very well.
What did I do? Did I do anything silly?
Allie, that's not what hypnosis is all about. Now look, good luck on your show. I'll be watching. See how you do.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, Ms. Lowell. Ms. McCardle called. You're supposed to meet her at 6 o'clock tonight at the Dick Cavett studio to fill out some forms. They moved the show up to tomorrow.
Dick Cavett? Tomorrow?
Yes. Good luck.
Okay, Billy said that if we want to use the timer, we should press this button. Uh-huh.
How's it going with VCR?
Pretty good. With any luck, we should have a permanent record of the show.
Well, good, because this is your only chance. It's live.
I told everyone to watch. Me too. Dad's gonna watch.
He is?
Uh-huh. He said you better say something nice about him.
This is Dick Cavett, not Fantasy Island. Allie, I'm so proud of the way you're behaving. You don't even seem nervous at all. Well, we better hurry up because our TV audience awaits us. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and get a cab or we're gonna be late.
Just think, Mom, you're gonna be famous soon.
Yeah, good luck. Have a great time.
And 1 minute. Hey, hello, everybody. How you doing? Have a seat, please. Make yourselves comfortable. That is where you stand. Hello. Take a seat right here. You two look great.
Oh, thank you.
Just have fun with it.
Fun. We are entering into a meaningful dialogue about the restructuring of the contemporary American family, which is my best side.
Hey, hi, everybody.
Guest, meet host.
Don't get up.
Hi.
Well, now, how are we feeling? Nervous? Oh, thirsty.
Oh, there should be some water here somewhere. Break a leg.
Tony. Now, listen, before we go on, I always tell everybody, you can forget all about the cameras, just let them find you. Don't be nervous. Try and enjoy it. I know that sounds easy.
He's kind of cute, isn't he? How are you doing?
Faces, everybody. Ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Dick Cavett, and nice to see you again. We have an interesting show for you tonight. I think, well, maybe you should be the judge of that. But should you not think so, there's still time to switch to the all-weather channel. Anyway, I think we have a really interesting topic. It's the subject of single parents, people who have combined their households in a way that, in a way, has produced a kind of new form of American family. So, for want of a better word, let me introduce our couples to you. We have here Nancy and Daryl, right to my right, and Nathan and Oliver, in that order, and Kate and Allie. Allie. My first question is an easy one. Why? Yes, could you elaborate? Guess what?
Well, for starters, simple economic necessity. I'm a housewife, but I can't get paid for what I do best. Daryl can, he's a lawyer. But he can't run a household too, so why not pool our talents?
I see, so, you know, jealousy involved. In fact, if she was supposed to bring home another man, perhaps, or...
Oh, no.
No.
No, of course not.
I gather you don't buy that, Nathan.
No way.
How about you, Allie?
Nathan's a cynic. I believe a man and a woman can live together in a platonic relationship. I know my wife and I did it for the last 3 years of our marriage.
Daryl, let me ask you, suppose you meet a woman and you want to get married. What becomes of Nancy here? I mean, does she get booted out?
Well, I guess that could happen.
So what we're talking about really is a temporary arrangement.
Well, nowadays, marriage is a temporary arrangement.
Good point, Kate. Now, you two fellows have 4 kids, 2 dads.
Right.
Right? Now we know where Nancy can go if our friend here ever remarries. Yes. Well, now, Kate and Allie.
Yeah.
You have, in effect, 2 moms.
Right. 2, right, and 3 kids. We've got Emma, Jenny, and Chip. Hi, guys.
Let me ask you this. How in a situation like that do you decide who takes out the garbage? Allie?
Well, you know, in a family like ours, we don't really have any sexual stereotypes, so we share the jobs. Only Allie is a much better cook than I am, so... But we're not locked into any roles.
Mm-hmm. Is that right, Allie?
In many ways, it's like a marriage. You know, we share the responsibilities, but at the same time, we fight over who left the empty carton in the refrigerator.
See, Daryl, I hate that too.
Now, when you say that with the word you support each other,
right.
Could you give me a for instance?
Well, a good example was coming on the show. Allie was very nervous about it.
Oh, really? Why?
Oh, it's a very funny story.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we talked it over, and we came to a decision that we could both live with.
Uh-huh. Well, Allie, you've been a little quiet up to this point. Maybe you could explain to all of us just exactly how you did come to this solution.
It was a post-hypnotic suggestion. The hypnotist was here. Everything's fine. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Hello? Hi, Grandma. Yes, it was a post-hypnotic suggestion. The hypnotist was here. Everything's fine. I will. Bye.
I'm going to go outside and throw myself in front of a truck.
Hello? Oh, hi, Charles.
Changed my mind. I'll drown myself in the tub.
It was a post-hypnotic suggestion. The hypnotist was here and everything's fine. I'll tell her thank you, goodbye. I wish Emma would get here. I'm starving.
That was too shallow. I'll just throw myself off a construction site. Oh, hi, Mrs. Mendelson. It was a post-hypnotic suggestion. The hypnotist was here. Everything's fine.
How about Emma McCardle for junior class president?
On this little button?
On these 400 little buttons.
Okay, then how about go Emma?
Short and to the point. Try not to get paint on the floor, okay, guys?
Got a sponge?
Well, I wonder what Nancy Reagan's floor looked like.
Okay, I'm ready.
Mom, you didn't have to change your clothes.
Hey, politics is dirty business. What do you want me to do? Chair an executive committee, write speeches, plan the inaugural ball?
The dirty jobs, huh?
Like, go Emma on this.
Maybe I'd do better on the poster committee. That was really more my expertise in the area of campus politics.
Mom, this isn't a protest, it's an election.
I can work within the system, too. Emma, I'm really proud of you taking an interest in politics. You too, Jen.
Well, I'm not all that interested.
Well, then why'd you bother to run in the primary?
Good question, considering nobody bothered to vote for me. I only beat you by 61 votes. 57. You forget, 4 kids were absent.
Jenny, don't feel bad you're in the runner-up category. I've been in that category all my life. If you recall, you got the lead in the school play last year, and Emma had to be the good loser.
You're right. Go, Emma.
All right.
Go quietly.
Anybody want a campaign cookie?
Eat. I bake 400 cookies, and they don't even bother to pass them out.
Sorry, Allie, but Helen Miller brought in chocolate truffles. It would have made us look bad.
Not as bad as you're going to look after eating 400 cookies.
What are the burning social issues this campaign?
Getting uniforms for the basketball team.
Right.
Yeah, tough sport to play naked.
As long as you're passing out political favors, I want a column in the school paper.
Do you believe what we're hearing?
You know what they say. Corruption begins at home.
Ends in Washington.
All right, posters done.
Great, let's see it.
Ta-da!
Guys, dilemma is spelled with an I.
Yeah, well, it's only just one letter. We can just cross it out and we can just do it over.
Should make a great president.
Yeah.
What presidents do, anyway?
Take naps and dye their hair. Will you hurry up?
It never fails. Whenever you break up with a plumber, your pipes clog.
Hi, can I interest anybody in a button? Cheap?
You have some left?
A few.
How many is a few?
378.
What? I nearly crippled my right hand and you only gave out 20 buttons?
22. Who's counting?
You'll never believe this. We got to school and everyone was wearing Bruce Springsteen buttons.
I didn't know he was running.
He isn't. Underneath his picture, it said, vote for Helen. Yeah, so no one wanted my buttons. Everyone wanted Bruce.
Oh, put them with the cookies. We'll eat them later.
I can't believe this. I mean, every time we think of a good campaign stunt, Helen Miller beats us to it.
Yeah, and she's rich, too, so she does it better than we could anyway.
There, fixed it. I have an idea for you.
Is it cheap?
Does it require paint or leftovers? No, and it's free.
That's cheap enough.
You know the Hands Across America campaign against hunger? You could do a Hands Across the School. No, find something you don't like and then get rid of it.
The cafeteria's mashed potatoes.
I'm talking about a real burning social issue.
The cafeteria's mashed potatoes. Hi, guys. Jeff, what's that on your jacket?
Hey, I crossed off the part about Helen.
That's not the point.
Look, forget about the buttons. Rick and I have been working on a new campaign video that'll blow them away.
Campaign video? Whatever happened to that old time-honored tradition giving a speech at the pep rally? I'll get my shawl.
Well, they show the videos at lunch in the cafeteria.
With the mashed potatoes?
Jeff, I can't do this.
But you need an image.
Yes, but not this image.
Look, will you just try it once and let us be the judge? And be sexy.
Yeah. Think Madonna.
Or Pat Benatar.
Or Margaret Thatcher.
Hi, party animals. I'm Emma McCardle, and I'm a girl who just wants to have fun. So, if you want carnivals instead of calculus and fiestas instead of finals, then remember, the M in Emma stands for Mardi Gras.
Well, you got my vote.
Now, imagine that with, like, some hot music in the background and maybe some smoke effects.
You want to smoke a fat? Burn that speech.
She's right, Jeff. Let's go upstairs and think of something else.
I was afraid you'd say that.
I was afraid she wouldn't. Ooh, what's for dinner?
Corned beef hash.
Oh.
What's the matter with corned beef hash?
Nothing. I just try to avoid foods that look like they've already been chewed.
Okay, you guys, we got it.
You finished your speech?
Yeah, come and sit down. We'll do it for you.
Wheel?
Yeah, we do backup.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Chip. Hi, Eddie. Listen to this.
Okay, you ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Our school is tops, but we could do more.
More.
Our teams could win if they could just score.
Score.
I've got a lot of spirit.
When she's president, you'll hear it.
That's why I want to be
The leader of the class.
Don't worry, they're weird, but they're not dangerous.
How'd you like it?
I think it's terrific.
Yeah, but don't you think you ought to mention something about why you're running or why you want to be president?
No, that's boring.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, they just want to see a hot video.
Too bad Geraldine Ferraro couldn't sing.
This is gonna be great.
Guys, you look terrific. Whoa, Helen, that was terrific.
Thanks, Michael. Do you think we should try it again? No, we don't want it to look too rehearsed. Besides, I have to get back to class now. Okay.
Hi, Em. You're up next.
I thought we were up first.
Well, I called Michael last night and asked if Helen could go first because I couldn't get out of bio. Come on, Helen. Let's go. Bye, Emma.
Bye, Helen.
So, you guys ready?
Yeah, what was Helen's video like?
It was really cool. You know the song Leader of the Pack?
She sang Leader of the Pack.
Yeah, only she made up her own words. Are you going to be using any visual effects like smoke, lasers, a padded bra?
No.
Nothing? Guy Bertuzzi used an aerial view of the Earth, and he's just running for sophomore treasurer.
Did he leave it here? I'd like it to open up and swallow me.
Do I look like Steven Spielberg? No, you look more like E.T. Ready, Em?
No, but go ahead. What are we gonna do?
We're rolling.
Hi, party animals. I'm Emma McCardle, and I'm a girl who just wants to have fun.
Don't worry, guys. It's going to be great. We'll see you later, okay?
Bye. The M in Emma no longer stands for Mardi Gras. It stands for murder. I'm gonna kill Helen.
You're right. There's no way that could have been a coincidence.
First our cookies, then our buttons, then our song.
What I want to know is how they're finding out we're trying to steal them.
It's simple. We have a spy on our team.
You're right. Which one, Rick or Jeff?
Well, it couldn't be Jeff.
Why not?
Because he likes me.
Well, it couldn't be Rick.
Why not?
Because I like him.
It doesn't work that way.
I know, but I was hoping.
Anyway, we'll grill them both at lunch. I'm late for Trig.
Oh, no, they're showing the videos at lunch, remember?
Oh, no. I'm never going to be able to show my face in the cafeteria again. Will you go for me and see if they throw food at the screen?
Sure.
Bye. Mindy,
Michael said Helen's video was really good.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder where you got the idea of leader of the pack. Or should I say from who?
It was Helen's idea.
Mindy, join me in here. I think we have to talk.
I can't. I'm late for class.
You can be late or you can never arrive.
Okay. Let's talk.
You know, stealing Emma's ideas from Jeff was really a rotten thing to do.
It wasn't Jeff. It was...
Rick. Darn it. Why couldn't Helen think of her own ideas? She too rich or too lazy?
Don't say that.
Why? Mindy, the girl's a total airbag, and I tell her so, only I think Emma should have the pleasure.
Look, leave Helen out of it, okay? Rick stole those ideas from me. Helen thinks they were mine.
Oh, you're so full of it, Mindy.
I'm telling you the truth. Helen is my best friend. I'd do anything to get her elected.
So, Emma's my best friend, but I wouldn't do a sleazy stunt like you did with Rick.
Jenny, you don't understand.
What?
Look, if I tell you something, you swear not to tell anyone, not even Emma.
What is it?
You have to swear.
Okay, I swear.
Helen is sick.
Sick?
She has leukemia.
Leukemia?
Yeah. She doesn't want anyone to know it. I know what I did was wrong, but this may be her last chance. Now, do you understand?
Hi. Hi.
Jenny!
She's not home yet.
Jenny!
She's not home yet.
Where's Jenny?
Jenny! Not home yet.
Well, where is she? I've got great news.
What?
Remember the speech I was supposed to make?
More, score, that one?
Yeah, well, I didn't make it.
Why not?
Because Helen Miller did it first.
The same song?
The same song, the same words, everything.
How can she do that?
Simple, she stole it.
Why is this person smiling?
Because it's so great. I had to do the video the guys wrote, you know, the M and M stands for Mardi Gras.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, and everybody loved it. They hated Helen's video, that is my video, but they loved my video, the guys' video. Everyone wants a party present.
Why not? This is America.
I've got to go plan some speeches and rallies. I can't believe it, class president.
The M and M stands for Mardi Gras, and the J in junior class stands for jerk. Hi, your president's looking for you.
Where is she?
Upstairs in party headquarters. Did you hear about the video?
Yeah, everybody loved it.
Yeah, isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Aren't you happy for Emma?
Yeah.
I hope so. Is there a revolving door out there?
What door?
Stop stuttering and I'll tell you some good news.
What?
Your daughter is a shoo-in for president.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I knew it. She's got that old do-gooder spirit out to fight injustice and forge a better world.
Yeah, better sock hop, better toilet paper decorations for the gym.
What?
They voted for the M and Emma stands for Mardi Gras.
She made that speech?
She made that speech.
And they bought it?
Oh, they ate it up.
Well, first you have to get their attention, and then you change the world. I just don't know what I'm going to wear to the inauguration.
About a presidential costume party the night before the election. We could decorate the gym in red, white, and blue streamers. Or if that's too expensive, we could just use toilet paper and red and blue bows. What about something more unusual? What do you think about a scavenger hunt?
I don't care.
Well, come on, this is important.
I'm no good at this.
Well, think.
I'm thinking. It just seems so silly.
Well, what is silly about it?
You putting all this importance on a school election.
Where are you going?
Downstairs.
But this is important.
Emma, I wish you'd stop saying that. It's not important. It's not the least bit important.
Oh, and I suppose it would be important if you were running for president?
That's a lousy thing to say.
Yeah, well, it's a lousy thing to have to say.
Emma, I'm not jealous of you.
Well, then what is the matter?
I don't care. Think what you want to think.
Fine, that's exactly what I will think.
Fine, think it.
Fine, I will.
What was that all about?
Nothing. I just don't feel like making lists for a stupid scavenger hunt.
Why not? I thought you guys loved parties.
Well, I don't love this one.
Oh, Jenny.
Oh, Mom, please, don't oh Jenny me. I know exactly what it means. Oh, Jenny, I thought you were a better sport than that. Oh, Jenny, I'm really disappointed in you. You know, nobody in this house gives me any credit at all.
Wait a minute, I haven't said anything yet.
Do you have an oh Jenny for me, too?
Yeah, oh, Jenny, what's going on?
I don't want to work on the election.
Why not?
I have my reasons, and none of them is jealousy.
Hey, I know that.
I know that too. A little late, perhaps, but I know it.
It's something totally different.
What?
I promised I wouldn't tell.
Not even us?
Not even anybody.
But if you have a problem...
Mom, trust me, telling you wouldn't make a difference. It's something I have to keep to myself.
I respect that.
You do?
I'm satisfied. I'm curious, but I'm satisfied.
Oh, me too. I guess there's a lot of good reasons why you wouldn't want to campaign for your very best friend. Maybe Emma did something?
Emma didn't do anything.
Did you do something?
I didn't do anything either.
Maybe somebody's intimidating you?
Bribing you?
Blackmailing you?
Threatening you?
You guys are never gonna quit, are you?
Okay, I quit.
Me too.
Helen Miller do something?
If I do tell you guys, you have to swear to keep your promise better than I did.
I swear.
Me too.
It has to remain only between the three of us.
I swear.
Me too.
See, Helen Miller, she has leukemia.
Oh, my God.
No.
And I can't tell Emma, and now she'll probably never talk to me again.
You don't have to tell me anything. You can kick me for what I said if you want.
I don't want to.
Can't believe it. I mean, Helen's just our age.
I know. It's so unfair.
Life isn't fair. You have to play the cards you're dealt.
Just pray you're dealt good cards.
I wish I could do something for her.
Yeah, well, there's something I can do.
What?
I'm dropping out of the election. At least that way she can be president.
Anybody home?
Coming! You got them?
5 tickets to Cats. You know what this evening is going to cost us?
What does it matter? Emma deserves it.
I know. I'm so proud of my kid.
I have been a good influence on her, haven't I? Girls, come down here!
Yeah, but I get to tell them when they come down.
Why?
Because I stood in line for the tickets. So how did it go at school today?
Fine. I told them I couldn't campaign because I had to get a part-time job to help support the family.
You told them what?
Yeah, and I told them I already had one.
Remind me not to wear my pearls to the next PTA meeting.
How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Well, doing an unselfish act is sort of like opening a secret bank account. You can always draw on it whenever you want to feel good about yourself.
Enough philosophy. Get dressed.
Why?
Well, we're going to a Japanese restaurant, and then we're going to go see Cats.
Really? What for?
To celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Something much more important than running for class president. Get dressed.
Okay.
Nice kids.
Yeah, healthy, too. Get dressed.
Okay.
Hello? Hi, is Emma home?
Yeah, she's upstairs.
I'm Helen Miller.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Emma's mother.
I'm Jenny's mother.
Hi.
You want me to call her?
I sort of need to talk to her alone, if that's okay.
Sure, she's right upstairs, first door on the left.
Thanks.
If you want to wear your green, then I'll wear my blue. But if you want to wear your blue, I'll wear my maroon.
I think I want to wear my red.
You can't, then we'll clash.
Who is it?
Hi.
Helen.
I came over to talk to you about the election.
Yeah, but I dropped out.
I know. I just wondered if Mindy had anything to do with your decision.
Mindy? No. I had to get a job.
Yeah, me too. My mom doesn't work, and her mom just got fired.
Yeah, and they raised the rent.
And my brother needs orthodontia.
Oh, okay. I just had to be sure because I found out Mindy's been lying to people to get their votes. She even told one of the cheerleaders that I had leukemia so she'd get all her friends to vote for me.
She did?
Mm-hmm. Can you believe that?
You mean she made the whole thing up?
Mm-hmm. She thought I'd get the sympathy vote or something.
Helen, that's what Mindy told me.
And that's why you dropped out?
Yes, I can't believe she just lied like that.
How come you lied about needing a job?
Well, because I didn't think you want me to let you win just because you were sick.
You're right. If I don't beat you fair and square, it won't mean anything.
What do you mean it won't mean anything? Was what Mindy said true? Was it?
Yes.
I'm really sorry.
Me too. I don't know what to say.
No one does. When people know you're sick, they act all quiet and embarrassed around you. That's why I don't want anyone at school to know. You won't tell anybody, will you?
No, I promise. Does it hurt?
Sometimes. The chemotherapy makes me feel pretty sick, and I've lost some hair. Hey, if I don't win junior class president, maybe I can enter a Telly Savalas look-alike contest. It's okay to laugh.
How can you joke about it?
It takes the pressure off. Besides, I'm getting awfully tired of being treated like Camille. Mindy, my mother, my teachers. All that special treatment just keeps reminding me of it. I need some time off, some people to joke around with. That way, at least part of my life's the way it used to be.
Oh.
You see, that's what I mean. I'm tired of people staring at the floor when I'm around. Look, will you run against me? I really want you to.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, I hate to leave when the fun's just starting. But I'll see you guys.
Helen?
Yeah?
Not only will I run, but I'll beat the pants off you.
You think so?
Yeah. The M&M stands for Madame President.
Or maybe next year.
Says you.
Care to make a side bet?
Sure, what do you want to bet?
How about a wig? I'm gonna need one.
Oh, I saw a great punk wig, green and purple.
My mother'd have a fit.
Oh, where'd you get those Springsteen buttons?
Yeah, do you have any left?
Yeah.
So, guys, how you doing? Enjoying the party? Well, it's nice talking to you guys.
What this party needs is a keg. Of milk. What are those?
Chocolate chip cookies for the contest.
What contest?
Whoever eats the most chocolate chip cookies gets... It's a surprise.
Whoever eats the most chocolate chip cookies gets what?
Nauseous. What's the matter with that?
I don't know, she looks kind of down. I'm gonna talk.
Hi there. I'm making a documentary on the making of a president. Just say whatever comes to your mind.
Hi, party animals.
Big party, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you don't have to feel badly just because you won. Winning isn't everything, right?
Yeah, I know. Just keep wondering what Helen's doing now.
Wonder no more. Look who just came in.
What?
Look.
Hi, I came over to congratulate the winner.
Oh.
I hope you don't mind my coming over.
No, no.
Radiology, please. Dr. Warner.
Thank you.
Heads below the knees, feet back around the shoulders, legs tucked behind the spine.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, guys. This is a surprise.
Just came by to bring you some magazines.
Oh, thanks. Guess what?
What?
I'm getting out of this contraption.
Oh, no. I kind of like it. It's sort of like a sadomasochist bed jacket.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Mulray.
Hi, guys. So, how's the surgical site?
Oh, smooth as babies.
Are you here to examine me?
No, I'm here to hide. I just went 2 rounds with Nurse Krieger.
Who won?
It was a split decision. I decided to split.
Oh, speaking of which, we better go or we're going to miss the movie.
What movie?
I'm taking the kids to see a revival of A Man and a Woman.
Oh, no, without me?
Well, I see we have visitors. Never miss a trick, do you?
Doctor, you're wanted in surgery.
Right, I was just making a few notes on Mrs. McCardle's chart.
With a thermometer?
Where did I leave that pen? Well, I'll be right.
We've all got to go. Visiting hours are over. Movie's almost starting.
I never have any fun.
Well, we'll take you to the movies on Sunday.
What's playing?
Ronald Reagan Festival. Shall we all see her later?
Goodbye, Nurse Krieger.
Dr. Hansen? Dr. Hansen, report to have...
I hate these ads for sportswear. Sexy Cheryl waxes up her skis for the long slalom. Sure she does. The only thing this woman ever waxed was her legs.
And how are you, my saucy little bag of slipped discs?
What's this?
You'll see.
Gonna watch videos?
Yep.
Highlights of your favorite operations?
Nope. A man and a woman.
You rented it?
Sure, I thought it might be nice to just sit back and watch a movie tonight.
Just you and me?
Well, unless you had other plans.
No, I just don't usually end up in bed on my first date.
I promise I won't try and play doctor.
This is really nice of you, but you don't get very much free time. Are you sure that you don't have something to do or somewhere to go to be with someone?
No. Now just relax and enjoy the movie. Doctor's orders.
Dr. Monroe! What is going on here?
We're about to watch a movie, and it's rated R, so stick around. We might want a sponge bath later. Ready?
Ready. Boy, all we need now is some popcorn.
Plain or butter?
Then she told me she saw him leave all dressed up, smelling of expensive cologne and wearing alligator shoes, and he told Millie he was only going bowling. But the day comes when you have to realize that alligator shoes means only one thing. Cocktail waitresses.
How long has this been going on?
Apparently quite a while. It seems there's this cocktail lounge down at the bowling alley.
No, I mean your roommate.
Oh, she came in this morning first thing, picked up both the phones. You know as much as I do.
I have to call Jenny.
I don't care if he's my brother. He's no good.
Do you think she'll come up for air soon?
I don't know. Give her a minute. I've got to tell you about last night.
What?
John came in and we watched the movie A Man and a Woman.
How cute.
Yeah, he brought popcorn and everything.
Sounds like a date.
It was a date.
Okay, Millie, what else?
Well, hello. How are my favorite patients, current and former?
Resting comfortably, Doctor.
Good.
I'm only satisfactory. I have to use the phone, and I think those are going to have to be surgically removed.
Did you ever see anyone bowl in alligator shoes?
Use the one in my office. It's down the hall. Make a right at the vending machines. And would you bring me back a candy bar? Anything without nuts.
Oh, you got it.
Thanks. Sleep well?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about breakfast at Tiffany's?
Oh, great. I'm starving.
No, I mean for tonight's movie.
Oh, I think that would be great, but the balcony is occupied.
But you have pull with the projectionist. Mrs. McDevitt is about to be transferred.
You can do that?
Mrs. McDevitt, your 3 minutes are up. We're moving you across the hall.
You can do that.
Report to obstetrics, please.
Dr. Mulray's office? No, but I can get him for you. Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on a sec. Okay, go ahead. Accountant, canceling, lunch. Got it. And you are? His wife? His current wife, who he lives with? With whom he lives? No, I'm a candy striper, but I'll make sure he gets the message. You had her disconnected?
Oh, John had her transferred so we could watch another movie tonight. Wasn't that clever?
Clever, yeah. That's one of the words I could think of. I could also think of a couple of others.
Is something wrong?
I don't know how to say this.
What?
Does he wear alligator shoes?
Why?
Did he tell you he was married?
Married? No.
She just called him. I took the message.
How did she sound?
Trusting. Sorry.
I can't believe that.
Here's his candy bar. It's full of nuts.
That's nothing compared to what he's full of. I specifically asked him if he didn't have some place to go to be with someone.
What's the matter? You couldn't remember the word married?
Allie, you can't ask a man that you are having a casual relationship with, even though it looks like it might be going in a not-so-casual direction, if he's married.
Who can't? I can.
Shut up and eat.
Telephone, please, Dr. Klein.
It's showtime.
Oh, John, gee, I'm really not in the mood for a movie right now. I'm really engrossed in this magazine.
The hospital supply catalog? Come on, I brought Cracker Jacks.
Could we talk for a second?
Sure. Let's talk.
Are you married?
Let's not talk.
Okay, let's not talk.
Look, Kate, I didn't tell you I was married because I don't feel married anymore.
Do you have a license?
Yeah.
Then you're married.
Yeah, but that's not married, and not in the way I want to be. We were married once, but now we just live together. And we talk about separating, about divorce, about seeing other people. But mostly we just sit in that apartment waiting for it to go co-op so we can buy it and sell it and split the money.
You should have told me.
Why? There are no vacancies in the building. Little joke.
Very little joke.
I was going to tell you.
When?
I don't know. You just don't say to someone with whom you're having a casual relationship. I mean, even if you hope it's going in a not so casual direction, that you're married.
I can't go along with that.
Believe it or not, I'm new at this.
Incompetence is no excuse, especially for a doctor.
Kate, if anything is going on between us, and I sincerely hope there is, no one is cheating and no one is getting hurt. What do you say? I rented High Noon.
What happened to breakfast at Tiffany's?
I couldn't find a hat to go with it. So, what do you say? Shall we watch a little Gary Cooper?
Yup.
Out. Out, damn spot out, I say. Stay. Hello?
Allie, you're not going to believe what happened tonight.
They mistook Nurse Krieger for a patient and removed her tongue.
Not that good. John came over and we watched High Noon. He wore a cowboy hat.
Where was his wife? Back at the ranch?
We talked about that. He said that it's not a real marriage. It's been over for a long time.
What did you expect him to say? I'm happily married. Move over, please.
Allie, marriages fall apart all the time. Remember, yours did, mine did.
It sounds as if you want me to say it's okay for you to go out with him, even though your common sense tells you not to.
Have I ever told you how much I hate talking to you?
What are friends for?
What do you think I should do? Get a new doctor?
Keep the doctor, lose the cowboy.
You're right. Hello? No, Mrs. McDevitt's gone. What? No, wait, I didn't mean that.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, bye.
Are we in the mood for duck all alone?
Oh, we sure are. Only this isn't it.
I didn't say it was. I merely asked if we were in the mood. It's a little hospital humor.
We are not amused.
No, we mustn't let being in traction affect our funny bone. Enjoy.
Morning, Nurse Krieger.
Afternoon, Dr. Mulray.
Hi, beautiful. How's the back?
Better.
You mind if I have your orange juice? I haven't had breakfast yet.
Sure. What have you been doing all morning?
Running around.
Jogging?
Moving.
What?
Barbara and I talked last night, and I moved into a hotel this morning.
What? I mean, so fast.
Well, I told you we both knew it was coming.
This didn't have anything to do with me, did it?
It had everything to do with you.
Doctor, you're wanted in 307. Mrs. Leonard's elbow is draining.
Be right there. Be back as soon as I can. Wow, my heart's pounding.
His heart's pounding, her elbow's draining, and my conscience is killing me.
Don't get up. It's just us.
Where have you guys been? I've been phoning you all afternoon.
School, at the supermarket, at the post office, at the drugstore, at the accountant. Move over.
Allie, I have to talk to you.
About what?
About the movie that we saw.
What movie?
The guy in the alligator shoes.
Are you on medication?
The Western movie, remember you said he shouldn't ride off with somebody else's cattle while his wife was still at home?
I have no idea what... Oh, Oh, the cowboy with the white jacket.
Right. You're not going to believe what happened in the sequel. He left the ranch.
Be closer to the school marm?
I haven't seen that part yet.
Alligator boots. Cowboys don't wear shoes.
Or white jackets. Are you sure it wasn't the town doctor?
You know, I think I've seen this movie before.
No, you haven't. It ends very unhappily. He breaks the school marm's heart. She gets hooked on rot gut. She ends up in some godforsaken mining town, drinking from a bottle and doing favors for unwashed gentlemen.
Want to know what I think of this movie?
No. Would you go to the waiting room for 5 minutes, please?
Why? Because I can't go to the laundry room to be alone.
He left his wife?
Left his wife.
Boy, that was quick. He's only known you a couple of weeks. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm your greatest fan, but what have you got that the rest of us haven't?
Trouble?
So what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm not going to see him anymore.
What do you mean you guess?
Well, I don't know what the right answer is.
I do. It's choice number 1, no. Use a sharp pencil and fill in the circle completely.
Ellie, this is not my SATs. This is my life we're talking about.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you see any similarity between you, him, and his wife, and me, Charles, and Claire?
We're going for a little ride, Mrs. McCardle.
Where to, Nurse Krieger?
The X-ray room.
Again? Why don't you just stick me in the microwave and be done with it?
Mr. X-ray is our friend, Mrs. McCardle. He shines his special light and lets us see all those filthy things festering inside us.
Is that from the nurse's manual, or is that your own personal philosophy?
Did Dr. Mulray say why I need another X-ray?
I'm sure he has his reasons.
Is there something wrong with me that I don't know about?
I prefer not to lower our talk to a personal level. Someone will be with you shortly, Mrs. McCardle.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know why, but I always have the feeling that that woman has pictures of me doing something I don't remember. Are we ready to proceed?
With what?
Okay, I've been reviewing your case history very carefully, and it occurs to me that a crucial part of your treatment might have been ignored.
What's that?
A decent dinner. You like?
I like.
Tarzan happy. What?
What?
Why are you smiling like I just gave you a shot?
No, am I?
Trust me, I give lots of shots. That's the look.
John, I think that we should talk.
Okay, what about?
Well, I don't know exactly, but I have a feeling we're going to figure it out as we go along. I just feel that...
Is the cafeteria closed for repairs, Dr. Mulray?
Mrs. McCardle and I were just discussing her case. Is there something I can do for you?
I know it sounds silly, but I thought we might be allowed to use the X-ray machine.
Why, what's the problem?
Mrs. McDevitt seems to have injured her shoulder. I think you might know her. She's one of your patients, too.
How'd she hurt herself?
She fell out of bed, reaching for the phone.
All right, bring her down and take Mrs. McCardle back to her room. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pick it up on the way home. Thanks. Bye-bye.
We'll just park you here for the nonce, Mrs. McCardle.
Dr. Hanson?
Did you tell him no?
I didn't tell him anything. I didn't get a chance to.
Why, were you forcibly restrained?
No, I was forcibly interrupted. Allie, he brought me the most beautiful dinner.
So do the waiters at Lutece, but you don't have to go out with them. You know this guy's in no position to start a relationship.
Allie, I don't know anything except here's a terrific guy and he wants me. And whether he's on the rebound or not, I just know there aren't that many terrific guys out there. And he may be the last one who wants me.
And maybe they won't raise taxes.
I think that you're the wrong person to talk to about this.
Why?
Because you've got me mixed up with Claire.
Well, there are certain similarities.
That's not fair. Charles was married to you at the time.
So was John until he met you.
Are you calling me a Claire?
I'm not calling you anything. All I am saying is that...
Never mind. This is not your problem. It's my problem, and I think I'll just go solve it myself.
Will you just listen to me for 1 second?
Will you let go of my wheelchair?
Not until you listen to me.
I've heard enough already. Nobody calls me a Claire and gets away with it.
Well, then stop acting like a Claire.
Why should I? You're happy without Charles. She's happy with him.
That's not the point. You're going to get hurt. Until the dust settles, this guy doesn't know what he wants.
Allie?
Claire, Kate.
Thanks. I think I'll just go wait outside the x-ray room. John?
Present.
So, what happened with Mrs. McDevitt?
Well, it was just a bruise, so I gave her some ice.
And sent her packing.
You took the awful joke right out of my mouth. So, you were saying?
Yes, I wasn't I?
What were you saying?
Well, what I was going to say was, what I meant to say was...
Listen, while you're trying to remember that, let me say something. I've been doing a lot of thinking.
You have?
Yeah. And I thought, I should move out of that hotel. I mean, that's no place to live.
Oh. Well, where were you thinking of going?
I thought maybe I'd get a little sublet in the village.
The village?
Yeah, it's a neighborhood in Manhattan.
I know. I live there.
Well, what do you know? Now, really, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? What's wrong?
I'm getting this funny feeling.
What kind of funny feeling?
Well, it's kind of a scary funny feeling, like maybe I should be apologizing to Allie right now.
I don't understand.
I think maybe I do, finally. Look, maybe I can explain it in your frame of reference, okay? You are suffering from what we specialists refer to as a slipped commitment, complicated by multiple fractures of the marriage. This often results in a buildup of unhealthy amounts of despair and fear of loneliness, typically concentrating here.
The ascending colon?
Oh. I thought that was the heart.
No, the heart's up higher.
Anyway, the point is that most people recuperating from this condition are frequently dependent on crutches. But eventually they find out that those crutches are no longer needed, and without giving it too much thought, they just toss them away. And there sit those crutches all by themselves, feeling awful and eating too much chocolate.
Take it you're the crutches.
Yeah.
Well, in that same frame of reference, I would like a second opinion.
I'm afraid that is my second opinion. I'm afraid that's my last opinion.
Can I call you?
Sure.
When?
Security, family life, serenity.
No, I mean like Tommy James and the Shondells and great blender drinks.
I should have known. I hope you find him.
Well, with my luck, he's probably passed out under the jukebox of some bar.
Wheel of Fortune's on. So is MTV. You can watch MTV anytime.
Since when? We never get the television.
Wait a minute, guys. I'm the one who's sick. I should be the one that gets to choose.
If you make us watch public broadcasting, I'm moving out.
I'll go with you. Drop a line. Allie, will you decide? We don't know what to watch.
How come you choose? It's not fair.
Fair? What's fair got to do with a family?
I know we're gonna end up watching a show about cooking or New Jersey wetlands.
Or politics.
Hey, it wouldn't hurt you guys to learn something.
You learn things on Wheel of Fortune.
What do you learn?
How much things cost.
Oh, my God, Kate.
What?
Guess what movie is on in 15 minutes?
What?
Funny Face.
Oh, you're kidding. That's it, kids.
Not some dumb movie.
Funny Face is not some dumb movie. It's the dancing feet of Fred Astaire.
It's the swan-like death of Audrey Hepburn.
The spell of Paris in the spring.
A world of innocence and romance.
We've never seen it.
Well, how do you know you like it?
Well, we've seen parts of it.
Many times.
It has a jinx on it, or we do.
Every time we try to see it, something happens.
Yeah. One time we sneaked out of school, and we'd only see one scene in the movie when a voice from the theater said,
"Get back to classes or you're on detention."
The principal had sneaked out, too.
Then there was the worst time.
Yeah, oy. Allie and I hadn't seen each other in about 2 years.
Why?
Well, because I'd been backpacking all over Europe with Max, and Allie had been very, very busy talking to her marigolds.
You want to start that fight all over again?
You two had a fight?
A beauty.
You two were there.
We were?
Uh-huh. Was I there?
Before your time. Anyway, Fred and Audrey were dancing away on the screen, and the smell of fresh popcorn wafted through the theater.
I love your funny face. Your sunny, funny face. Sorry. Allie?
Kate, I don't believe it.
What are you doing in New York?
I came in to do shopping. What are you doing in America?
Well, we've been back about 2 weeks.
And you didn't call.
Oh, well, I was going to. But, you know, finding an apartment, getting settled, filling out.
You're pregnant.
Yeah.
Join the club.
No!
Yeah.
Congratulations, and be quiet.
Sorry. What month are you in?
6th. How about you?
I'm just going into my 10th.
10th? What are you carrying, a giraffe?
Doctor says not to worry. A lot of first babies are late.
How do you feel?
Hysterical. How do you feel?
I feel fine, except that I can't hear the picture.
Sorry. I'm the queen of morning sickness.
Oh, that'll pass.
Baby kick a lot?
Yeah, I just signed with the Jets. How about yours?
The American Ballet Theater wants it, but we're holding out for the Bolshoi.
You want to get out of here? My apartment's right around the corner.
How'd you get an apartment so fast?
Oh, we're subletting it from a friend of Max. He's going to California to do a movie.
I hope he has more luck with his movie than I have with this one.
Sorry. Come on, fatso.
Yeah, look who's talking.
Allie, wait until you see this place. It's fantastic.
Oh, my.
Yeah. The best thing about it is, if Max's friend gets that part in the movie, he's going to stay out there and we'll get to keep this apartment.
Great, then you can redecorate.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, my.
Well, you don't like it?
No, I love it. What kind of furniture are you going to get?
Oh, I already did. I got these pillows.
Oh, my.
Well, really, what more do you need?
Something to put a cup of coffee on.
Oh, Allie, you shouldn't be drinking coffee. It's not good for the baby. You want some kefir?
What's that?
Liquid yogurt.
No, thank you. I already spend most of the day nauseous.
You want to sit down?
Great.
Could you give me a hand?
Oh, yeah.
Whoops! Oh, it was a little easier in the first 3 trimesters. Well, but you have to admit, that's comfortable, huh?
Heaven.
So let's catch up. How's your life?
I feel as though I'm living in the pages of Better Homes and Gardens.
Is that good?
Good. Aside from the throwing up, it's wonderful. Charles is doing his residency at Connecticut General. We have this adorable little house, colonial, flagstone patio, pond, 3 fireplaces. Is there anything cozier than spending a winter's evening by the fire?
I wouldn't know. That's fake.
I do like this place. Reminds me of my basement. No, we have a finished basement. It's gorgeous.
Oh. Well, we don't really think of it as a basement. We think of it as more a garden floor.
Garden? Where is it?
In Central Park.
You know, that's the great thing about living in the city. You have all of these facilities, gardens, theaters, shops.
Would you like something to drink?
Like what?
Tea?
Perfect.
Barley tea.
Yum.
You think you could help me get up?
Oh, yeah. Give me a minute. How do you get up when Max isn't here?
Oh, I don't. I just crawl around till he gets home. Oh, thank you.
Where is he?
Max, he's at an audition.
Oh, what's he auditioning for?
Play.
Really? Broadway?
A little further downtown.
Off-Broadway?
A little further downtown.
What's further downtown than off-Broadway?
Brooklyn.
You want me to, wash that for you?
Oh, hey, excuse the mess. It's the maid's year off. So, are you hungry?
What have you got?
Well, let me see. Okay. You're in luck. I've got sprouts, yogurt, groats, and falafel.
I just had a wonderful idea.
We'll take the groats and the yogurt and dip them in the falafel.
No. My car is parked right outside the theater, and my plan was to go uptown and have lunch at my favorite restaurant. You join me, my treat.
Gee, I don't know. These groats will go bad if I don't eat them very soon.
Please, you'll love this place.
Really? What's so great about it?
It has chairs. Bentwood chairs, caning, and a wonderful crab meat salad, please.
I guess the groats could wait for dinner.
Thank God. I wouldn't want them to go to waste. So is this place cute or is this place cute?
Yeah, cute doesn't even begin to describe it.
I knew you'd love it.
Are you ladies ready?
Yes, I'll have the avocado stuffed with crab meat and an iced
Allie,
tea.
don't have the avocado.
Why not?
Because the avocado pickers are on strike.
So?
Well, until they get a decent wage and a decent place to live, any socially conscious person would boycott avocados.
Well, I wouldn't want to do anything socially unconscious. I'll have the cottage cheese and fruit salad, please.
Does that come with grapes?
Yes, madam.
The grape pickers are out in support of the avocado pickers.
Would a cheese omelet be socially correct?
Okay. Have what you like.
I'll have the avocado stuffed with crab meat, please.
I'll have the cheese omelet with goat cheese, please.
Just American, Swiss, or cheddar?
What about pot cheese?
American, Swiss, or cheddar?
You don't have Gouda?
American, Swiss, or cheddar? Cheddar.
Allie, what are you gonna name the kid?
Oh, if it's a boy, Brooks. If it's a girl, Tiffany.
Brooks or Tiffany? Wow.
Hi, big gorgeous.
Wow.
How about you?
Well, if it's a boy, naturally, I'd name it Che. And if it's a girl, Angela.
Che. What kind of a name is Che?
Che Guevara, Angela Davis.
You're naming your children after communists?
You're naming your children after stores.
I think I'm going to have a drink. Excuse me. I'll have a hickory daiquiri, please.
I'll have some kefir.
Help?
Would you like a cup of tea?
Sure. Iced, herbal, decaffeinated, slice of lemon, brown sugar. If you have barley tea, I'd appreciate it. Will you look at us? Two old married ladies about to start our families.
Yeah.
You having natural?
No. First sign of labor, I'm calling for my anesthetist and my hairdresser.
Really?
Of course not.
Good.
My hairdresser's meeting me in the recovery room.
Allie, you really should have natural. It's one of the greatest experiences that a woman can have.
Yeah, that's what they said about conception.
You stop kidding.
Who's kidding?
What time is it?
2.
Oh, gotta call Max.
Yeah, I should really call Charles. Dr. Lowell, please.
Is Max McCardle there?
Charles, if I don't talk to another human being, I'll die. Guess who I bumped into at the movies? Kate. Yes, good old Kate, only she's not good old Kate anymore. Charles, she's turned into a communist.
Max, hi. Say something cheerful. I think I'm about to cry. Guess who I ran into at the movies? Allie. No, that's not good. She never got out of Connecticut. She's turned into a matron.
You could braid the hair on her legs.
She has the social awareness of a tick.
Oh, Charles, you should see where they live. It broke my heart.
Compared to her, my mother is a swinger.
I'm not exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating.
Oh, in a million years, you'll never guess what she's naming the baby. Oh, yeah, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant, too. Wait until you hear the name that they've picked to torture the kid with.
Che.
Tiffany, could you lose your lunch?
Listen, she's standing right next to me. It'll look strange if you don't say hello.
You gotta at least say hello.
Charles is dying to say hello.
Oh, Max, straining at the leash.
Max, hi! Chuck, I'm having the time of my life. I'm so thrilled to bump into her.
Oh, look, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing it right. She looks fabulous.
Oh, we've got to get together real soon.
Listen, I can't wait to see you.
It'll be like old times.
Oh, we'll see you real soon. So long for now, Chuck.
Max sounds wonderful.
Charles is adorable.
See.
So, do you do much gardening?
Oh, Kate.
What?
The bee balm invaded my irises. My roses have spots. My tulips.
What?
Blasted.
Oh, my God.
It gets worse.
It couldn't.
I've tried everything. Orthicide, Funginax, Liquid 7. I'm on the verge of collapse.
Allie, what are you talking about? You sound like Trisha Nixon.
You know, that's the first nice thing you've said to me all day.
Who cares about a bunch of flowers?
Well, I know it's not much compared to backpacking all over Europe with a toothbrush and a pair of sweat socks, but we like it.
Excuse me, but I had 3 pairs of sweat socks and 2 pairs of Peds.
How rubbish.
Well, we just don't seem to need any more than that. We've learned to live without the bourgeois status symbols.
Like shaving your legs.
And polyurethaning your hair.
All right, let's do it right.
Look, we haven't seen each other for 2 years. Let's dish.
Oh, speaking of dish, do you know what Marcia Osterman is up to?
What?
She's in Oregon on a commune growing organic vegetables and pretending she's an American Indian.
You're kidding. No. Wow, I never thought she'd make it.
Make it? She called her baby Laughing Otter.
Laughing Otter Osterman. Is it a boy or a girl?
What difference does it make? It's a human being.
You've always been this judgmental.
Of course I haven't changed. Hey, why, you think I've changed?
Well, I don't know.
Well, maybe it's you that's changed.
I haven't changed.
Well, neither have I.
Come on, let's not fight. Fine. Listen, you really don't have to drive me all the way home.
Oh, it's no trouble. Oh, dear. Think you can squeeze past the steering wheel?
I can. Don't know about baby Che.
Oh, yeah, good boy.
I really can't believe we ran into each other like that.
Oh, kismet.
Yeah.
What's that? H.A., want some?
No, I don't use perfume.
Why? Perfume pickers on strike?
Do you know what that stuff is made from?
No, but I think I'm going to.
They use musk as a base. Do you know where they get the musk?
It's gross. I don't want to hear it. My stomach hasn't been in good shape lately.
It comes from the musk glands of cats.
That's all right. I'm not allergic to cats.
Little cats that are kept in little cages for their whole lives, just so women can smell like something besides women.
You can take away my bra, you can let my hair go black at the roots, but I am not going to live without my perfume.
Fine, it's a free country.
I was beginning to wonder.
Even though some of us would rather not have our freedom at the expense of others.
Are you accusing me of not liking animals?
I don't accuse, I inform.
Who was it that took in that little stray cat with the head that leaned to one side and wouldn't let her mother get rid of it even after she got fleas?
You were a nice little kid.
Meaning I turned into a mass murderer.
Allie, I don't want to fight. Tranquility.
Fine. Who had a dog and 2 guinea pigs. And I never once touched their musk gland.
Allie, I never accused you of anything. Just a little ignorance, that's all.
I'm ignorant?
On certain things, yes.
What am I ignorant of? Of what am I ignorant?
Well, you're certainly not very well informed on the migrant worker.
We don't have migrant workers in Connecticut. They all live there.
Or Europe.
I know everything
everything about Europe. My grandparents came from there.
All right, let's not fight.
Fine.
Fine.
Not fine. Let's fight.
All right, if you insist.
You have done nothing all afternoon but pick on me. My clothes, my food, my perfume. Is there anything about me that does not fill you with repulsion?
Look who's talking! The queen of condescension. You know, they do great theater in Brooklyn.
What?
Even if it's not Broadway.
I never said a word.
You didn't have to. That suburban sneer said it all. My husband is an artist.
Meaning mine isn't.
You can't compare a doctor with a creative person.
Oh, yeah? Next time you get ptomaine from your rotting throats, have Max recite a little Ibsen for you.
I'd rather be in pain with Ibsen than in Connecticut with Charles.
Fine. We already have enough overaged hippies in Connecticut.
Hippies? Oh, I'm getting out of here. Would you mind pulling up?
Fine. Damn, I dropped the keys.
Well, get them.
I can't reach.
What do you mean you can't reach?
Which word didn't you understand?
Try getting them through the window.
Right. I can't reach.
Great. Now what are we gonna do?
I'm sure the attendant will come by any minute.
Blow the horn.
I can't blow the horn without the keys! Suggest we spend the next few minutes in silence.
Fine. Maybe the reason that you're so hostile is because you've finally seen yourself through my eyes and you don't like what you see.
Maybe the reason you're so hostile is because you can't get used to the differences in our lifestyle.
Maybe the reason you live in a garden is because you're afraid to live in the real world.
Maybe the reason Shay doesn't want to get out is because he doesn't want to live in your apartment.
Maybe as we speak, there's little things crawling out of your pond declaring war on your tulips!
Compared to what's going on in your sink, that's a détente.
Oh!
What, you got another insult? Spit it out.
Oh!
What?
Oh, Allie, I've got a pain.
Where?
Here.
What does it feel like?
Oh, how do you describe pain? It's a pain.
Well, don't panic. It's probably just a little labor pain.
Oh, it's not a little anything, Allie. You gotta get me out of here.
Breathe. Breathe.
Where are you going? Don't leave me.
I'm not leaving you. I'm gonna get the keys.
Where are you going now?
Maybe I can get out the back door. Breathe.
Allie, don't leave me.
It's no use. I can't get out.
Breathe.
Help!
Allie, don't let me die.
You're not gonna die. You're gonna have a baby. Breathe. Help!
How do you know people die when they have babies?
Not in the East 70s. Breathe. Help! Help!
Help! So we finally made it to the hospital with 4 minutes to spare.
I was almost Angela. Yuck. What are you complaining about? I was almost Tiffany.
How do you spell Che?
Quiet, everybody. It's almost time.
Oh, hurry up. Turn it on.
Finally, after all these years.
Yeah, just think. If I had gotten the flu, we never would have known it was on.
Wipe your nose and be quiet.
And now, tonight's movie, Friday the 13th, Part 2.
Great.
What?
Going downstairs and turn on the gas.
Why? It's 35 degrees out and they're running around barefoot.
Well, it happened last summer.
It's a new shoe.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, Lewis. Give me part 712C.
712C. Check. I think we have a problem.
Now, Lewis, this is very complicated. Don't get frustrated just because you can't find a piece.
I'm not.
Good.
You already used it.
I did. Where? When?
Now, Chip, this is very complicated, so don't get frustrated.
You believe this? Kate spends every penny in her pocket, then calls to tell me she's taking a cab home. And can I meet her on the corner with some money? Not that I mind, it's just the principle of the thing. You shouldn't have to... Sorry, I didn't realize I was alone.
What?
Nothing, Dr. Von Braun. I'm stepping out for a minute.
Right. Okay.
Aren't you going to answer the phone?
No, I am not answering the phone anymore.
Why not?
Because Emma and my sister always wait for someone else to answer the phone, and it's always for them. And they always want to know who it is before they'll talk to them. And if they don't want to talk to them, I have to tell them some stupid excuse about why they can't come to the phone.
Oh.
Watch. Yeah. Oh, hi, Jason. What did I tell you? Jenny, phone call. Who is it? Hugo Z. Quackenbush. It's Jason. Hi, how'd it go? Talk to Jeffrey? Why hasn't he called yet? Can't be that shy. I'm not trying to set Emma up. I'm just trying to get them together. There is two difference. Anyway, you never know. They might hit it off. Come on, he's not that bad. Well, for one thing, he's smart. And, well, listen, Emma's got to start somewhere, right? Okay, I'll call you back. Bye. What's that supposed to be? It's a Saturn V rocket. Looks more like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Chip, will you get that? No. Thanks.
Hello? Yes, just a minute, please. It's for Emma.
Of course it is. Emma, telephone. Find out who it is. Who's calling? He says it's Joseph K.
Who? Tell him I'm in the middle of a zither lesson.
She'll be right down.
Thanks a lot, Chip.
You're welcome.
Hello? Yeah, this is Emma. Who? Oh, hi, Jeffrey. Who's Joseph K? No, I didn't catch the reference. Right, the trial. Kafka. How stupid of me. Yeah, well, I guess you do if you've read it 4 times.
Who's she talking to?
She's talking to Kafka.
Kafka died?
She was talking to Kafka.
Look, I really wish I could talk, but... What? Next Saturday? I can't. Because? Just because. Well, if you insist, I'm just not interested, okay? I'm sorry. Goodbye. Guess who that was?
I give up.
Jeffrey Melton, can you believe it?
He finally called you?
He asked me out. I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I mean...
Well, he's not that bad.
I guess not, if you're into self-torture and despair. Plus, he's got the rattiest little mustache. What do you mean he finally called? Jenny, you didn't. You told him to call me?
Emma, listen, he's a really nice guy. He's really smart.
You told him to call me?
Oh, he likes you a lot, and he's so shy,
You told him to call me? Yeah. Can I talk to you upstairs?
81A, primary fuel injection nipple.
I just gave it to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I put... Oh.
Louis, you have to be more careful with the glue.
Ow.
I don't understand why you would do that to me.
Emma, I didn't do anything to you. I was trying to help you.
Yeah, well, setting me up with Jeffrey Melton is not my idea of a humanitarian gesture.
I'm sorry. I thought you liked the brainy type.
I like science fiction. I don't want to date an alien.
Jeffrey's not an alien. He's from New Jersey.
Great. First you insult me, and then you make jokes about it.
Emma, I didn't mean to insult you, okay? Let's just study for the test.
What event was the catalyst that began World War I?
I mean, you're just always complaining that you don't have a boyfriend, so I thought I'd help find one.
Jeffrey Melton is not a boyfriend. He's a social disease.
Okay, just get a gun and shoot me. The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand.
Would you go out with him?
I don't know. I might.
If you were as desperate and unattractive as I am, is that it?
All right, Emma, I've learned my lesson. The next time you start moaning about not having a boyfriend, I just won't listen.
Well, for your information, if I needed help getting a boyfriend, you're not the person I would ask for it.
Meaning?
Nothing. Just forget it.
Meaning I haven't done so well for myself.
I didn't say that.
I hope not. I mean, you'd be really lucky to find a boyfriend as nice as Jason.
May I remind you that I did find someone as nice as Jason. I found Jason, and I turned him down.
So what you're trying to say is that Jason's not good enough for you, but he's good enough for me.
Stop twisting around everything I say.
Emma, you just can't accept the fact that I'm more popular than you are.
Popular is not the word I would have chosen.
You know, I don't have to stay and listen to this.
Well, don't let me keep you.
Believe me, I won't. You know, that's the last time I'll do you a favor.
Is that a threat or a promise?
You buy 5 pairs of shoes and you can't save $4 for cab fare?
At least I can walk home in style.
You didn't walk home.
How could I, carrying 5 shoe boxes? Look who's here. Hi, Louis.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, it's good to see you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm learning a lot. I know the secret of making great coffee now.
Oh, Louis, you always say that.
But I really do. I learned the difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon. The teaspoon is little and the tablespoon is big.
Pay attention, Kate.
How does that go again?
Louis, why don't you stay to dinner and show her how it's done?
Thank you, Allie. I'd like that.
Where are the girls?
They're upstairs fighting.
Why?
Because they hate each other or something. I didn't catch all the details.
Our daughters hate each other.
Or something.
I don't know about you, but I think we ought to stay out of this until whatever it is blows over, which I'm sure it will.
I disagree completely.
I knew you would. Let's go butt in.
Is this it?
Is that what?
Whatever we were looking for.
I don't remember. We really don't need it, do we?
Emma?
Yeah.
Jenny?
What?
I'm going in there.
Keep your guns ready just in case.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
I hate Jenny.
So I heard it's reached the media.
You think someone's your friend, and then you find out what she really thinks about you.
What's that?
That I'm some kind of pathetic loser who'd be lucky to get a date with the rattiest mustache below 96th Street, and she's little Miss Perfect because she's got a boyfriend.
Wait a second, she said that?
You don't want to know the things she said to me.
Yes, I do. Start at the beginning.
That is the beginning. It gets worse.
And then she said rotten things about Jason.
No, she didn't.
She did. I was standing right there. She said he wasn't good enough for her, but he was plenty good enough for me.
She did.
She did.
Well, can you believe that?
What do you think we ought to do about it?
At the moment, nothing. They can't stay angry forever. Eventually, hunger will get the best of them, and then it'll be easier to handle.
Good thinking, Buana. Wait a minute, don't you think maybe that goes like that?
Told ya.
Yeah, and could you guys launch it over there so we can set the table for dinner?
You know, it's silly how these little misunderstandings can get blown out of proportion, isn't it?
Well, it's all part of the maturing process, I suppose. You learn not to get so bothered about things.
Yeah, well, that's one good thing about getting older.
You know, I can see why she'd be upset.
Well, Emma has her reasons, too.
Oh, that's who I meant. I mean, I can sympathize with her very easily.
Oh, thanks, Al.
I mean, I know what it's like to be unpopular, and it's not fun.
Emma's not unpopular, and neither were you.
Oh, come on. I remember those parties when you were the center of attention, and I was the one to take a long, hard look at the wall moldings.
Allie, you're exaggerating. Besides, it wasn't my fault.
Oh, I'm not saying it was. I mean, you could have been a little more sensitive to it, but it wasn't your fault. Anyway, it's all in the past.
How was I insensitive?
Shh.
How was I insensitive?
I didn't say you were. I simply said that there were times when it wasn't particularly great for me to hear about some fantastic date you had with this football player or that musician.
Why didn't you say something?
You should have known.
How?
By being a little more sensitive.
What was I supposed to do? Ask you to go along?
It doesn't matter. I never even think about it.
What? Doesn't sound like it.
Forget it, will you?
Okay. Look, Allie, I'm sorry you couldn't get a date, but do you have to make me the scapegoat?
I'm not making you the scapegoat, and I don't care anymore, okay?
Okay. Can't believe you still hold a grudge.
Insensitive.
You know, you're incredibly thin-skinned.
Yeah, and you're just a little too smug.
And don't call my daughter unpopular in front of me.
Well, that's easily corrected. I won't remain in front of you.
Boy, you'd think they had nothing better to do around here than bother us.
Who is it?
Your mother.
What do you want?
Well, for one thing, I don't want you to snap my head off. I didn't do anything to you.
Sorry.
Unlike other people in this house who are incredibly unfeeling towards others.
Emma?
Her mother?
What did Kate do?
Ah, where should I start?
I need someone to complain to.
And then she has the nerve to tell me I'm holding a grudge.
Sounds like you are.
I am not. And even if I were, is it any wonder when you consider how oblivious she was to my feelings? Am I right?
I don't know.
Just because she was too shy to go out and meet people doesn't mean she has to take it out on me as though I had anything to do with it. Am I right?
I don't know.
So what I'm saying is, I've been in Emma's shoes, and I know what it's like when your friends are more popular than you. So I just want you to be a little more considerate of her feelings instead of acting like Kate.
The important thing to remember is all this is going to pass, and the worst thing you can do is brood about it and look for someone to blame. Otherwise, you're going to end up all twisted and bitter like Allie.
I was being considerate. I was doing her a favor.
Let's not argue.
About who's doing what to whom. I mean, it's not getting us anywhere.
Why don't you just admit you're on her side?
Against me.
Well, with that attitude, maybe I am.
Mom, don't blame me because you couldn't find a date. I wasn't even born yet.
All right, young lady. I've heard just about enough. You've made your bed.
Now you can dangle from it.
Hey, Mom, isn't she something?
Oh, she's something, all right. Don't get me started.
Maybe she'll like it better when it's finished.
This is silly.
Who is it?
Jenny, it's me, Kate. Can I come in?
Sure.
Emma, it's Allie. May I come in?
Sorry to bother you. I need an aspirin. Your mother gives me such a headache.
Tell me about it.
Why? What did she say to you?
I don't know, something about how I should be more conscious of other people's feelings or something.
That's the same line she used on me. Did she accuse you of being popular, too? Let me tell you something about your mother.
I just want you to know that I sympathize with you because I was in the same position myself.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know what it's like when your best friend gets all the attention and you can't get anybody to notice you. I remember one time when Kate and I went skating.
So finally, I talked your mother into going on a bicycle trip.
These two boys from Amherst skated over to us and started talking to her as if I wasn't there.
We met these two really cute guys. They were heading in the same direction, so they asked us if we'd like to ride along with them.
Well, you can imagine I felt about this big. And do you think Kate noticed?
Do you think Allie agreed to that?
Not on your life. They just went skating off, laughing for hot chocolate, and left me with frozen toes.
Of course not. She thought she was too good for them. And she wonders why she's not popular. Believe me, I know where you're coming from.
So believe me, I sympathize. Now, keeping that in mind,
do you think it would be so bad to make the generous gesture and just say you're sorry to Emma?
I think maybe you should swallow your pride and just understand that Jenny was only trying to help. What do you say?
I say that's a pretty tricky way to get me to apologize to your daughter.
Nice try, Kate, but it won't work.
I guess that's it for now.
Great. What are you doing down here?
If you must know, getting away from your mother.
My mother?
Apparently she thinks I'm as big a wallflower as she was, and that was meant to cheer me up. So now the only member of your family who hasn't let me know how vastly inferior I am is Chip. But then he's busy right now.
Your mother's no better, you know.
I didn't say she was.
She went on and on about some stupid bike ride, and then she tried to strong-arm me into saying I was sorry.
Are you?
Did I say I was?
Excuse me for asking.
You're excused.
The next time you see your mother, could you please tell her that I don't need her sympathy?
You can just tell her yourself because we're not on speaking terms.
And why is that?
I don't remember. But I'm angry.
You should be. She's infuriating.
Oh, and your mother isn't?
Maybe, but not as bad as yours.
Just stop ragging on my mother, okay?
You agreed with me.
It's all right for me to agree she's my mother. I can say anything I want. That doesn't give you the right to go shooting your mouth off.
Oh, but you can insult my mother, is that it?
That's different.
It is not.
I'm talking to you. Why am I doing that? I have no idea. What am I doing here? Where am I going? Why am I folding laundry like my mother?
Will you please stop slamming the doors? Certainly, Your Highness.
Oh, hello again, Allie.
Hello, Louis.
The rocket is really coming along.
Good.
Everybody is running around a lot, Allie. Is there something wrong?
No, we're just practicing our fire drill positions.
That's a good idea. I have to use the bathroom very badly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Louis. Kate, Louis has to use the facilities if you're finished.
Of course, Louis. It's all yours.
Thank you.
Your daughter is the most willfully stubborn girl I've ever met.
Doesn't surprise me. She has an expert for a roommate.
You're talking to me.
Not anymore.
Where are you all going?
Basement.
Was it something I said?
Nah, it's just women. Ready?
Ready.
Keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
Ta-da! What do you think?
I think it turned out great.
Me too.
What should we do with all these extra parts?
Let's send them to Iran.
Where are we going?
Let's get something to eat.
Check.
We're back. Did you miss us? Of course they missed us. Who wouldn't miss four unique individuals as fascinating?
Dynamic, sparkling.
As us.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Well, I thought you all had a big fight.
Oh, that. Well, it's really cold outside, and I realized how silly I was being.
Me too.
Me too.
They were. Me too.
And you know, it's good to clear the air every so often. Otherwise, some trivial misunderstanding becomes a pointless shouting match.
It's all a matter of keeping some perspective, don't you think?
Well put, Jenny.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
Is anyone going upstairs?
After you.
Why don't we all go together?
Okay.
Louis, did you understand any of this?
I think so, but it seemed